Hello, guys. Hello. Same again. An hour and a half. About an hour and a half, guys. It's going to be focusing on Christian Eriksen. I've discussed this guy in detail before. I made a prediction around 6 months ago. Eriksen would sign for Man United, the Red Devils. And although it's not 100% confirmed, it says Christian Eriksen agrees in principle to join Manchester United on a free transfer. So, first of all, I hope you're all well. Hope you're all good. Thanks to everyone supporting my website. Big shout out to Gabriel. Again, I was on the phone to him this morning. Made a big tweak with the website. Huge. So very, very, very grateful to that guy. So let's get started with this. Can you all hear me clearly? I'm going to break down this Eriksen ritual and how it's all connected to Revelation. I told you when I do these sports codes now, it's all going to be connected to Revelation. So I can finally wake people up to the fact that Revelation is happening right now. So Eriksen is a talented player, all right? There's no denying that Eriksen can play football. He's a decent footballer, technically gifted. Okay, he's a good footballer. But when he went down in the Euros with a cardiac arrest, I knew it was bullshit instantly. Okay, again, I've told you, you get this level of discernment. You see through it all. And I said he's going to come back. When everyone was saying, including the media, that Eriksen may never run again, I was saying he's going to come back. He's going to come back and he's going to be playing top level again. And here he is, playing the best he's ever played in his career, people are saying, when he was at Brentford for 6 months. And remember, I told you this. Christian Eriksen's return to the Premier League with Brentford has been a revelation. Few knew what level he would be at following his cardiac arrest at Euro 2020. But his 6-month spell in West London has re-established him as one of the most sought-after midfielders in the transfer market. Whoever pulls off this free transfer can count themselves lucky, as it is not often a player of Eriksen's quality is available without a fee. Well, it's not often that somebody has a cardiac arrest and comes back even better than they were before the cardiac arrest. That is not normal, is it? East Coast UK, where can people read your post, mate? There's a guy called Belzino, who's a great guy. Maybe this is East Coast UK. He does great coding. He's been, oh my God, 14 in the live, 2 likes for Eriksen's birthday. I'll get to that in a moment. If that is Belzino, you should check out his Twitter page. He wants me to work with him on who's going to win La Liga next year. Is that you, Belzino, or is this somebody else? Hopefully it's you, because you are a very good coder, a good guy as well. Let me know if you are Belzino. And if you're not, much love, East Coast UK. So let me break this down for you now to show you just how connected this is to Revelation. First of all, there's a headline here that says, Christian Eriksen from the brink of death to Manchester United. Let me respond to this message. Let me respond to this. Okay. Let me go. Let me continue. Yeah, Christian. Good, Lewis. Christian Eriksen. Christian. Told you this was a ritual, guys. Or it could just mark the fact that Jesus is coming back. So again, hilarious. Some of these headlines. Christian Eriksen from the brink of death to Manchester United. Christian Eriksen to Manchester United, a fairy tale. Okay? It is. He never had a cardiac arrest, did he? Did he? And you're going to believe it, what? Because the media showed you, because he faked it on a field. And now, like I said, about 6 months ago, he was signed for the Red Devils because it was a satanic ritual and he's being rewarded for it, for faking that he had a cardiac arrest. How sick is that? How disturbing is that? And when he goes to United, there's going to be 70,000 people chanting his name. Remember all the number 10s, guys. saId gets you 10. Eriksen wears number 10 for Denmark. He had a cardiac arrest when it was 1-0 to Finland, like 10. saId, guys, gets you 10. saId gets you 55, the 10th Fibonacci and triangular number. He signs for the Red Devils. That gets you 55. And who told you? Me. I told you United would sign Erik ten Hag this season. Was it 8 months before? And he did. Ten Hag. And now they've just signed number 10 Eriksen, who wears 10 for Denmark. 10, guys. It's all satanic. Red Devils. What do you think they had so much success? Under Ferguson, the devil worshipper. Anyone's reality feel altered CERN day to day? No. As of now, no. And I think for a lot of people, if they built up CERN in their head, then they're going to convince themselves that there's been a shift in reality. Again, when it comes to science and these scientists playing the role of God, God's in control. So don't worry about CERN. As long as you truly believe in God, don't worry about CERN. Don't worry about Bill Gates. Don't worry about these people. All right? They're going down. They're going to the lake of fire, those people. So yeah, CERN's very interesting. I actually posted a video, a really good video of CERN on my website. And I watched the whole thing. It's like 35 minutes. And it's talking about antimatter may bring among the Antichrist. But is antimatter even a thing? They're saying you can play with matter. Like there's nothing wrong with that. That's all good. Okay, it is what it is when it comes to that. But when it comes to antimatter, they say you shouldn't play with it because it's so unpredictable. And they're saying that CERN could bring out the beasts and the demons and aliens. Again, just know these aliens are fallen angels. All right. And it's talking about how there's basically 10 dimensions. This is what this video is saying. Oh my word, 26 in live, 6 likes for Pope Francis, the 266th Pope, the false prophet. But there's 10 dimensions and we only access 4 of them, meaning that there's another 6 that we don't access. And they're saying that there's a chance with CERN that we'll be able to access multiple dimensions, more than 4. And again, it's that 10 again. 10 dimensions, 10, 10, 10. I've been talking about 10, 10, 10 for so long now. You think Ronaldo will stay or sign with Chelsea? I think unless Queen Elizabeth dies, he stays with Man United. I've said this multiple times. I don't think he goes to another English team either. I don't think they'll do that, to be honest. Will he go to Bayern? If he goes to Bayern, then they can say he's done it in England, Spain, Italy, and Germany. So if he does leave, he'll probably go to a country that he's not played in. He may go back to Portugal, to Lisbon. I don't know. I need the numbers. I ain't just going to sit here and talk about where's Ronaldo going to go with no numbers. All right, I'm going to tell you now why CERN has about as much credibility as NASA, in my opinion. They go hand in hand, don't they? They're just trying to scare you. All this is trying to scare you most of the time. I'm not saying they don't have access to this insane level of technology in Switzerland. I'm not saying that. They say they have, what, a 17-mile tunnel or something underground. I'm not denying any of that. But again, I truly believe in God, and whatever they're trying to tell us, it's meant to be. Oh, it's bullshit. We'll find out, won't we? What do you make of the number of the medical emergencies in stadiums? Had never seen one in my life before last year. Now there's one every week. Again, I don't think they're legit. Just like the Eriksen cardiac arrest. I don't think they're legit. And they might be the odd one. And if it is, it's because of this. But they lie. The Eriksen one is a perfect example. I've said enough about the Eriksen fraud. Fell over on the Queen's second birthday celebration, 12/6/2021, her birthday, 21/4, his birthday at 2/14. Yep, Valentine's Day. Birthday's Valentine's Day, and he has a cardiac arrest. Perfect player to go down money. So I'm not concerned exactly about CERN. I'm going to use my discernment to see through the bullshit. And again, I don't worry if something happens and it's major and it takes out the whole universe, then we're taken out, aren't we? Are you going to stop it by discussing CERN? You're not, are you? So again, for the world to completely get destroyed, that's God's choice. That's revelation. That is Armageddon, all of that. And none of that worries me because we don't die. We can't die. When you get that in your head, you're like, all right. And when you realize there's multiple dimensions, you go, all right, we'll leave this one, whatever. You don't let it concern you. It's weird that they are calling so much attention to it this time. It's not. They're desperate. They're doing all they can to keep your frequencies low because we're in Revelation where you have the opportunity to wake up, to really question your reality. We're very powerful, Kathy. We're so powerful, and we've basically been brought up to believe that we're not. Well, 31 in the live, 9 likes. Brady won Super Bowl 55, 31-9, and then retired 319 days before the Pope's birthday. So, yeah, they are, but if they've had this all planned out and they're going to do this and they're going to do that, then, all right, let's see how good these mad scientists are who think they're God. Just know that most scientists are atheists. They have no belief in God. People like Stephen Hawking was a massive atheist. All right, he didn't believe in God. Well, it's laughable to me at this point, for me. But again, it's their choice. I didn't believe in God, did I, 2 years ago? Shiva at the entrance. Yeah, Shiva dancing. She's the goddess of destruction. But again, she might be doing that because she wants another god, to create another universe or another realm or whatever it is. There's a lot of evil, if you want to call it, in this world. Like, mankind is at an all-time low, probably ever, with our views, the way most people are obsessed with money and living in fear and worshiping celebrities and all of that. We're probably at an all-time low, mankind, and this world needs a cleansing, like a lot of people's souls. Eriksen, what an actor. Let me go into it for you. Let me break it down and tell you that, again, it all comes down to the number 42. Revelation 13:5 says that the beast would continue for 42 months. Okay, which is 3.5 years. 3 years and 6 months. All right, 42 months. We know vaccine gets you 42 in gematria, and so does Denmark in the same cipher. If we're going to talk about 4 twos, then we have to discuss Eriksen's return to Denmark after his cardiac arrest. Guys, he returned on the 26th of March to Denmark, and they said he probably would never run again. He's playing for his country. And he came on at halftime after 45 minutes. Remember, he was born on the 45th day of the year. And in his first touch on his return to international football, the highest level against Holland, he scored. All right, after his cardiac arrest. It was a magical moment, they called it. All right. They lost that game, Denmark, 4-2. On Eriksen's return, they lost 4-2. You're 42, like the beast reigns for 42 months, guys. Okay? And then now check this out. The span from his recent birthday where he turned 30, no corona gets you 30. No, that coronavirus was declared a pandemic on 11/3. 113, the 30th prime. Eriksen, as far as I'm aware, is 30 years old. All right. He's going to sign a 3-year contract. Of course he is. To take him to 33, like Corona. Like coronavirus was declared on 11/3, and 11 times 3 is 33. Freemasons founded the Football Association. The highest degree is 33 degree. So we're told. Well, from his recent 30th birthday to him agreeing in principle to join with Man United on a free transfer, 4 months and 20 days, 42. 42. It's insane. And Eriksen, his recent birthday was on a day leaving 320 days left in the year, like 32. And when he scored for Denmark, he made the score 3-2 against Holland. But again, I always talk about 7-4 with Independence Day. Huge number. Huge number. 74. Lucifer's 74. Jesus Christ is 74. Masonic 74. It's just an enormous number, it seems. 7-4, and there's a reason why the US's Independence Day is on 7-4, which they celebrated yesterday. Well, check this out. From the game where Eriksen made his return for Denmark against Holland to when he basically agreed to sign with United, 14 weeks and 2 days. So from March the 26th, 2022 to July the 4th, 2022, 14 weeks and 2 days. Why is that big? Eriksen was born on the 14th of February. 142. And then he basically agrees to sign with United. What was it? 14 weeks and 2 days after he came back and scored for Denmark. Enough's enough. Freemasonry, by the way, was founded in 1717, and Eriksen agreed to sign with United on double 17 date numerology. Of course he did. Of course he did, guys. It's an absolute joke how this is all being done. It truly is. And he agreed to sign with United a span of 7 months and 11 days before his upcoming 31st birthday. 7/11. The Euro 2020 final was on 7/11. Okay, July the 11th between England and Italy. It was on 7/11. And it finished 1-1. Eriksen's upcoming birthday turns 31, the 11th prime. Eriksen had the cardiac arrest, guys. At Euro 2020, the Euro 2020 final was on 7/11. He agrees to sign with Man United a span of 7 months and 11 days before his upcoming 31st birthday, the 11th prime. Like I said, it finished 1-1. Just know that 7 months and 11 days is 32 weeks and 2 days. 3-2-2. Again, when you know this knowledge, that's skull and bones, aka Satan. All right, this was one huge satanic ritual, guys. And it's undeniable. But again, I said United about 8 months before would sign Ten Hag, buying the numbers. Ten Hag. It happened. It happened. I told you Messi would go to PSG about a year before it happened. It happened. Said he would go. Ronaldo to United. It happened. And now it looks like Eriksen's going to United. Eriksen has that connection with Harry Kane as well, doesn't he, from the Spurs days? Yes, Johnny G, I agree with you. Hey, Krishna. I'm good. I'm coaching a camp later with like 8 kids. Thank you so much, Sidemen. Thank you, mate. Hey, Adam, catching up on your content. Can't believe what happened with you on Patreon. Wish you nothing but the best, brother. Thank you, Sidemen. I know it's going to be a blessing in disguise. They got rid of me, and I've said they're not getting rid of anyone else's Patreons in regards to sports codes. They got rid of me for promoting gambling. There's thousands of people trying to do what I do, making money from it, charging $100 a month for it, and their account's still up. So, guys, Gabrielle, thank you so much for that, Sideman. Gabrielle, like the archangel, you can't make this up. I was speaking to Joey, much love to Joey, and he was saying, are you kidding me? Like, Gabrielle comes to save the day and do a website for you. He said, is that his real name? I was like, yeah, it is. Like, he's signed up to my website now. It is. It is his name. His parents are Mexican. And Gabriel's a very popular name in Mexico. And remember, I told you about the Gabriel Jesus signing for Arsenal, and he's doing that. Jesus on a cross. Gabriel Jesus born 4/3, the date Jesus died. Hey, Paul, how am I keeping? Just really busy. Just really busy, but I'd rather be busy than bored. Brain's always going, but I've got a nice balance now. Focusing on the website, but I've got my coaching, doing English. I'm meeting some friends tonight. Today I'm going to be on the go, not like all day, but I wanted to do this video. But how are you, Krishna? I hope you're well. East Coast UK, I have some screenshots of the Eriksen fast. If anyone wants to see them, send an email address and I will send pics. Players 9 and 8, the attendee to Eriksen 6-14 on his back, Trump's birthday. Brilliant. And for that 6-14 East Coast UK, Liverpool stayed on 6 European Cup wins and Madrid got the 14th. So there's another 6-14 for you. But can you give Red Pill Monkey a shout out? As we spoke briefly this morning, another all-night study, and that son had me, bro. But you were right again. Thank you. Yeah, I'll tell Red Pill Monkey that you give him a shout out. He's actually, I've got to respond to his messages actually. Let's have a look. He's in Cardiff Bay right now. Look at that. He's showing me a photo of that. You can't really see it. 2 3s for your 33. Mate, that's brilliant. It looks like the Masonic compass as well. Have you noticed that? Mate, you sent that to me 2:01 my time. Are you kidding me? I got a mate called Paul in the chat. I'm live right now about Eriksen, and he said he wants me to tell you thank you. So said that he was speaking to you yesterday. What you up to now, lad? Yes, Elton John is for sure inverted. Johnny G, baby. CERN did some upgrades, and on today, Tuesday the 5th of July, it's funny, today's 5-7, and Kobe Bryant won 5 NBA finals out of 7 attempts for your 57, died in a helicopter, that gets you 57. Experiment, and we've got Super Bowl 57 coming up, so maybe Super Bowl 50. Sky, mark this down for you, fellow decoders. If CERN's going off today, going wild on 5-7, then you know that CERN's going to be connected to Super Bowl 57. All right, so keep an eye on that if you care about the Super Bowl. It's going to be connected to CERN. Tuesday, the 5th of July, 2022, experiments at the world's most powerful particle accelerator, the Large Hadron Collider, will begin. Again, it's another 3-worded abbreviation though, mate. The LHC. Like, I don't know. They're just trying to scare you guys. Red Pill Monkey said, no problem. Anyone who's friends with you, I trust, pal. You got to have that trust in people, guys. A lot of people going around like they don't trust anyone or anything anymore. And that's a really weak way of living where you don't trust anybody. You accuse everyone of this and that. The LHC will return with a new energy world record of 13.6 trillion electrons. Wow. Will it though? Is that what they're telling us with these numbers? 13.6 and 13 is the 6 prime. So it's going to be 13.6 trillion. These collisions will mark the start of data taking for the new physics season called Run 3. If we let it, You can't just say things are inevitable. It's going to happen. So, do you know when Eriksen collapsed? Do you know when he collapsed for Denmark? I'll read it to you. You tell me this is not all about the beast. Listen to this. It has been a long 2 years for Christian Eriksen, who saw his world turned upside down in the summer of 2021, playing for his national team Denmark. In the 42nd minute of the first half, Eriksen collapsed when he was taking a throw-in and went into cardiac arrest in the Euro Championships match against Finland. The 42nd minute, guys. I don't know how many more videos I have to do about the number 42. It's coming. He's playing in England, isn't he? Who won the World Cup in 66 when the Church of Satan was founded? England. What was the score? 4-2 against Germany. It was all a World War ritual. We now have World War III, so they tell us. Guys, what was Eriksen even doing taking a throw-in? If you watch the high-level games, they usually assign certain players to take throw-ins, guys. If you watch, it's usually the same people taking them because they rehearse the throw-ins, set pieces every day in training. I know that even at a young level, we did that at Bradford City. You'd rehearse who would take throw-ins, where you needed to be. Red Pill Monkey. I'm just breaking down Eriksen. It's all about the beast, mate. It's all about the beast. He had a cardiac arrest after 42 minutes against Finland at the Euros. Okay, you're 42, like the beast reigns for 42 months. And then we also have the fact that 4 months and 20 days after his birthday, he agrees to sign with the Red Devils for another 42. If Eriksen makes his debut for United and United win 4-2, then I just give up. It's done. It's like, and Eriksen makes it 4-2. Oh, did he receive the throw? Okay, it says here that he took it. But it was 42 minutes. Guys, he had surgery and was given an implantable cardioverter defibrillator. All right. And then 3 months later, he started training. And do you know where he was training? Who he was training with? Ajax. Who was coaching them? Ten Hag. Who's the Man United coach now? Ten Hag, who wants to sign Eriksen. So they're going to tell you that Eriksen and Ten Hag built up this relationship when Eriksen was coming back from a cardiac arrest, even though the expert doctors said he would probably never run again. These experts are so good, aren't they? They're always spot on, these experts, these doctors. The experts say Eriksen may never run again. I remember reading the articles. And now he's running the midfield at the highest level. Absolute nonsense because he never had a cardiac arrest. Eriksen came full circle signing with Brentford. Again, I've told you with Eriksen, he loves the red and white. Ajax, Denmark, Brentford. He's going to go to Man United. He loves that red and white, doesn't he? He loves red and white. He got 11 games, scoring 1 goal in the Premier League for your 1-1-1. Queen Elizabeth born the 111th day of the year, 9/11 on a day leaving 111 days left in the year. Ronaldo born on 111 date numerology, pure. The 111's enormous. Jorge Maria Bergoglio's 111. Vaccination is. So yeah, he's not going to play again, and now he's like dominating. He created more chances than every other player in the Premier League except for KDB and Odegaard. His data, unbelievable. He gets the number 21 jersey for Brentford. That massive Jesuit number. Notice I don't talk as much about them now because they're just puppets. But the 21 is connected to them massively. And it's saying that he might sign a contract until 2025. That 225 again, because from his upcoming birthday to when he agreed to sign with United, 225 days, and he's going to sign there until 2025 for your 225. Remember, 225, it's the 56th day of the year. He played in that game against Holland, which finished 4-2, where he scored when he came back on his return. 263, guys, the 56th prime. 225, the 56th day of the year. He's going to sign till 2025. Had to be a 3-year contract. Belzino in the chat, thanks for the shout out, my guy. All right, guys, Big 14, Belzino is an amazing coder. Phenomenal coder. He's on Twitter. I think he just goes by Belzino. You should follow him. I haven't been paying too much attention to his Eriksen code, but he's been on it as well. I feel like his brain works very similar to mine, especially with football. So he's got loads more stuff on Eriksen than I'm sharing with you. I'm just sharing what I found with the 42. I don't think he had the 42s, and I don't have the stuff that he has. But I'm not going to present his code unless he wants me to, and I'll say it's his. Wait, Eriksen visited the Pope on his birthday. Guys, I just knew he was going to the Red Devils. He had to go to the Red Devils, guys. Eriksen. Eriksen will offer United a completely different character. They're all characters. Wait. Guys, well, Brentford, maybe because I told you I don't watch the Premier League anymore. If this is... Oh, my God. Guys, Belzino, can you back me up here? Are Brentford sponsored by Hollywood Bets? Hollywood? And here it's saying Eriksen will offer United a completely different character. And they're sponsored by Hollywood Bets. And I always said he put in an Oscar-winning performance with his cardiac arrest. I'm on the ball here. Are they sponsored by that? Or Elon Musk met the Pope on his birthday? Really? That invert. Look at Elon Musk's hips. Dare to tell me that's a genetic male. Look at her hips, Elon Musk. So, guys, am I right with that, with the sponsor? Hollywood Bets. Eriksen going to offer United a new character, a different character, because they're all actors. Wow, it's a fairy tale story. No one would have seen that in a crystal ball. Again, just throwing out magic. And I'm just so happy for Christian. He's been able to make it back in such a great way. I'm very impressed, but not particularly surprised. You just said no one would have seen that in a crystal ball. And then you're saying you're not surprised. Christian has got that special kind of mentality, a mentality that will suit United very much. Right, listen, I'm pissed off with this now. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit about it's all Ronaldo's mentality. He's got a different level of mentality. That's why he's made it where he has. Stop with the bullshit where they feed you that mentality. It's magic. It's demonic. It's a joke. It's a disgrace. It's not that they have Eriksen overcame a cardiac arrest because of his mentality to then go back to playing in the Premier League and playing for his country. Stop with the bullshit. Stop believing these fairy tales. They tell you in the media, they're fairy tales. They actually say it's a fairy tale. Call these people characters. And you give your heart and soul to these actors. That's all they are, deceiving you. He's not in football for the fame. Yeah, he's in it for the deception, the money, the luxury lifestyle of showing off. Christian is in football for the love of the game. All right. Is he? Is he really in it just for the love of the game? It's easy to say that when you're making freaking 80 grand a week, innit? Well, I don't really do it for the money. All right, then. Well, why don't you just take 5 grand of that and give the other 75 to charity then? You'd be more than comfortable living off that, wouldn't you, Christian? Stop with the bullshit. Thank you, Maverick X. Ronaldo to Madrid. Here we go. I don't believe Ronaldo goes back to Madrid, is what I'll say to that. I really don't think he's going back to Madrid. It'll destroy his legacy, I think. if he goes back. He just cares about football. That's it with Eriksen. For that reason, mainly, he fits very well at United, which, looking from the outside, has turned into a club with a lot of diva mentality. It's a TV show. Guys, growing up in England, I watched something called Dream Team. I was obsessed by Dream Team. It was a show on Sky. And it was about a club called Harchester United, who were in the Premier League. It was a fictional club. All right. I actually met a few people who starred in that. And it was all drama. It was all a show. It basically talked about the drama within a professional football club. And that's all it is with these teams like Man United. It's no different to Harchester United. Diva mentality. A lot of players who have a lot of followers on social media. And you get the sense that becoming part of Manchester United is part of getting more attention on personal branding. Christian comes in as a completely different character. He couldn't care less about followers on social media. He couldn't care less about fancy cars or expensive watches. All he cares about is playing football, enjoying football, and making it into the beautiful game we all want it to be. So see how the media can feed you bullshit and make you believe that Christian Eriksen is this pure soul, this good guy, when he's fucking pretended to have a cardiac arrest in front of the whole world and lied to you. And look in the thumbnail, they do the Masonic thumbs up all the time. You see them always doing that, these celebrities. All right, Eriksen's doing that after a cardiac arrest. He's smiling with his thumbs up. I'd be heartbroken. I think he loved the game of football. He loves it so much. He don't care about the fame, the fortune, the wealth. And he's smiling after a cardiac arrest, where the doctors are telling him you'll probably never run again. And he's smiling. Wouldn't you? I'd be crying. I'd be devastated. I really would at that point. 29 or 30. I think he was 29 at the time. 10th prime, of course. Like number 10 goes down when it's 1-0, like 10. Yeah, he was 29, wasn't he? Of course he was. Of course he was. I agree, they're all actors. It's frustrating. This is why I don't want to go back and forth talking about who's the GOAT, who's going to win the Premier League. I don't care. It's fake. It's bullshit. All right. If it was like I thought it used to be, and it was I thought, okay, this guy's got the great coach. This team's got the great coach. They've just signed this. They've got a nice mixture of like youth and experience. I talk like that. They've got an established goal scorer. Now it don't matter. It's whatever the numbers are, whatever the magic is behind it. All right. If Eriksen can come back from a cardiac arrest and become one of the best midfielders in the world, like better than he was before, just like Magic Johnson comes back from HIV and he comes back even better, and he had HIV, did he? Or did he just go through a ritual to get to the next level, to continue with his fame and fortune? It's pretty obvious the answer to that. You have anything on the Prem, Adam, and why when I look at your Patreon now, I can't find it? Hey, Jordan. Patreon deleted my account for no reason because I was exposing too much. They literally deleted my account for zero reason. They said that I was pretty much promoting gambling, and there's thousands of people doing that on Patreon. They got rid of me because I exposed so many things. The day after I did my video about Revelation, how God will win, how Satan will go down and burn in the lake of fire, the day after my Patreon's gone. Well, I've got a website now, brother. I'll put the link here. Still working on it. It's not 100% yet how I want it to be. I have about 25 people signed up now, or maybe more. I've not checked. It's definitely over 25. And it's people who really care about me. They'll be there for me. I know that there's a certain following. They'll be there for me, whatever. So again, with my website, Gabriel and I are working on it. It's not going to be perfect, but I think people seem happy with it. And I'll gradually make it better, but it's mine. I own the domain, no community guidelines. Post whatever you want, say whatever you want. And next week is when I'll start coding games and stuff. This week I want to figure out getting the website working. So Patreon, I'll never go there again. They stole $2,500 from me. I don't know if they refunded. They said they were going to refund everybody. I don't know if they have. You'll have to let me know. But what they did to me when I spent 2 years giving my life to putting out content, to just take it off me like that and not warn me and not let me save anything. I lost all my codes. Well, now I've got a website. So I'm going to say, God bless you, God. I think it was you that did that because I was giving too much attention to sport. But I love talking about sport if I can reveal deception and connect it to revelation. And this Eriksen code is doing that right now. You can't deny it. You can find all these numbers yourself. You can connect the dots. You can ask yourself, did he really have a cardiac arrest? Common sense would say, why would they do that? Why would they lie to us? That's so evil. Realize that evil is running the show right now, that the beast is reigning. So again, Lucifer, Satan, is the god of deception. All right. So they can definitely have you believe that somebody had a cardiac arrest, survived it, and came back to be one of the best midfielders in the world. And is he young? He's definitely not old, but at 30, it's not like he came back from like 19. All right. And even then, it'd be a big shock that they even got back to being pro, let alone playing for the country and then scoring on the first touch of their second debut against one of the best teams in the world with the best defender in the world, Van Dijk. Again, Dyke like lesbian, because I think he's another one who's born female, but you can't accept it because of the size of him, just like The Rock, but they're born female. Do your studying on it all. Adam Cern is doing a major test today. Look at the late Pastor Stephen Darby's videos. I watched loads of Cern last night, mate. I'm not going to let it concern me. All right, they're always feeding us something to keep our frequency down, to keep us distracted. If it's not coronavirus, it's Black Lives Matter. If it's not that, now we have CERN. Before CERN, you've got the war. There's always something that they're going to do to keep your frequencies low, to have you talking about. All right? If CERN happens, I've told you, if it goes the way they're telling us and it's going to destroy the whole world, then it's going to destroy the whole world, and it was meant to happen. So I don't let it worry me. Oh, 42 minutes in to the live for another 42. 45 in the live. Eriksen born the 45th day of the year. Ritual gets you 45, by the way. So, yeah, I've looked into CERN. I've done my research on CERN at this point, and I'm not letting it bring me down. I'm not going to get worried about CERN. So, yeah, I know all that's going on today with CERN in Switzerland. Christian Eriksen is POS coward. Yep. Distractions for me. Yeah. See how I work today. Today I'm doing a live. I've got coaching. I've got to figure out my website, a few other things. I'm focusing on me and helping people around me. I'm not worrying about what's going on in Switzerland with these mad scientists, these Satanists, because I know God wins. Whatever they do or whatever they think they're doing or whatever much power they think they have, they don't. Remember, God made us, guys. Want your parents. Parents. Pair people that rent you. You are God's. We're all God's children. Simple as that. Oh, yeah, don't let it concern you. Pastor Darby just said a great sermon. God is in control. No need for me to be low. Exactly, mate. When you truly just believe in how it's all going, these people that are Satanists, they're going to turn to God. They're going to. Because they're going to realize they're being fooled by the devil. Some of them won't. They'll never accept it. That ego element. But a lot of them, especially the more they study the universe, they're going to realize that it's a lot more than science to explain it. It may be unexplainable. All right. I was speaking to my bro Sfarley from New Jersey. I'll tell you some of the comments he sent me. And it was, look, CERN is trending. Anything that's trending on Twitter, they want to distract you. So if it's trending, avoid it. Unless you're going to expose it, avoid it. Trending, CERN. Just, where's Farley? He said this. What if we are looking for answers within the mystery, but all along the mystery is within us? I thought that was interesting because he was saying that I love to be mysterious. Then he told me Baby is 31 in Gematria, the 11th prime. I said, maybe, just maybe, we're not supposed to know the answer. All right, because you need mystery. Again, you don't want to watch a movie where you know the ending. You need mystery. Mystery is so important. But I think the ultimate thing is, do you believe in God? Do you believe Jesus sacrificed himself for our sins? Then that's it. That's all you need to know for me. That's all I need to know for me. And the guy in the live yesterday who started saying, because I'm not with my wife anymore, that I'm a new age Christian and I'm this, that, and the other. If that guy was anywhere close to me and he said that, he wouldn't dare, actually. He wouldn't dare. But again, this whole thing, people locked inside a box, living in fear, believing this is the way they have to live their life. You are weak. All right? I find my own truth. I believe in God. I believe in the source. I believe in love. I believe in caring for my fellow man. But I don't just follow the exact thing from a book. I have my own truth within me. All right? I'm not going to have anyone tell me how to live my life, how I should view the world. If I don't do that, then that's going to happen to you, and you're not a legit Christian. Who's going around saying, am I saying I'm a Christian? Do you hear me going around saying I'm a Christian? Do you hear that? Or Catholic, or this, or that? No. I don't give myself labels. If you've watched my stuff from the very beginning, I detest labels. Are you this? Are you a socialist? Are you a communist? Are you right wing, left wing? Are you this? Are you that? Are you a Christian? You can ask me, do you believe in God? And I will say, absolutely, 1,000,000%. Do you go to church? No. Well, then you're not a Christian. Did I say I was a Christian? But you believe in God. Did I say I was a Christian? Now shut your mouth and piss off with your bullshit. These people that come in my life, absolutely clueless, locked inside a box. Simple as that. Premier League footballer known in the location of Barnet has been arrested on suspicion of 2 rape attacks. They've been released on bail. Just more low frequency, just like the Greenwood. I decoded Mason Greenwood. I showed you why they chose him and all of his numbers with Revelation and Pope Francis. I told you why they chose Greenwood. Is he number 11? We don't soul search because of all the distraction. Exactly. That's why I have times where I'm like, I don't really want to go live and talk about CERN and talk about Eriksen and talk about Ronaldo because it's distraction. But on the other hand, I'm like, I have this burning passion to reveal deception every single day on top of all the other stuff that I do, because enough's enough. These people that have been deceiving us, they lose, guys. It's all you need to know. They lose, and they've been dominating this realm for a long time. They lose. They lose. I always compare it to Scarface. Scarface was living it up, living the dream, had everything he wanted. Everything he wanted. And look what happened to Scarface. His whole world came crashing down. Boom. And he deserved it, didn't he? He deserved it. The kingdom of heaven comes from within. I 100% agree with you. If only more people realize that. But no, they want to keep you focusing on the outside realm, okay? Not what goes on from within. They want you to focus on all this shit around us, all right? They want you focusing on this. Okay, just doing that. Like the other day, I was on my bike and I had to stop at the traffic light, and I looked to my right, and there was 4 kids, just that. And I thought, oh my goodness, man. I didn't know how bad it was. People are lost. How can you focus on the inside when you're too busy looking at that screen on the outside? I don't want my personal connection to Tom Brady to interfere with the way I feel the Super Bowl will go. For me, as of now, Brady loses Super Bowl 57, drops to 7-4. That's what I'll say to you. It's too early. I will nail that. But I think as of now, the Bills beat the Bucs. And there's so much to it, which I'm not going to go through until I start posting on my website. Everybody's distracted. Yeah, I would say so. Even at times I can be. But I like to live in the present moment. I told you the present is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I don't worry about my past. I've learned from it. The future does not concern me because, again, I believe it's in God's hands, and I know I'm going to work my ass off every single day. I have done since I was a child. I work my ass off. It's within me. I have that innate ability and that energy. So I don't worry about the future. Like a lot of people are, what do you think? What are we going to do with that? What do you think? It's just going to be crypto? How's that going to work? I don't know. And we'll find out, won't we? Follow Christ, not religion, 1,000,000%. Stay away from religion, guys. Look at your Catholic priests. Look what they're accused of on a daily basis. Daily. For decades and decades and decades, what they get accused of and get proven of doing. And you're still going to go to church and listen to them feed you bullshit? Is that what you want to do? Or are you going to find God yourself? Okay? Where you can connect with him anywhere in the world. Are you going to have a guy having to tell you when to stand up, when to sit down, when to pray, sing your little songs together? Is that what you want to do? Not for me. Not for me. I'm not having any of that. Yesterday, I was sat on my balcony and I was just looking up at the sky, and I was thinking about what a beautiful universe. And you can think about all the bullshit that's going on within it, the distraction. What a beautiful universe. What a perfect, incredible creation. And like, thank you, God. Let me listen to this from my mate.
Hey, what's up, bro? Just got done working out. Still waiting for my friend to get done with his tour. You got to go to Walmart. And, probably just head to Bob Brewery to get some beers and maybe get some pizza, dude. So I'm thinking, top the jam. Waiting to hear from her. So maybe Bob Brewery, about maybe 3. Pizza and a little bit of beer. You let me know.
Bro, you're killing me there. A few beers and pizza. Baja Brewing, the best view in Baja. It's going to be tough for me, mate. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I've got a coach. I've got to get my washing done. Today is a difficult day for me, but we're going to meet this evening, aren't we? And we could even go to Baja for another one tonight if you want. But let me know, mate. I'm just doing a quick live stream now. Take care, lad. Wow, 42 in the live, guys, for Eriksen, and 23, one in number 23 for Spurs. Of course he was. Oh, so hot again. We are living in the Roman Empire Colosseum everywhere, people watching all these sports games. I've discussed all of that. The UFC, the Octagon, is the modern day Colosseum, isn't it? Other than the fact that they don't really fight to the death, although people have died in boxing rings, etc. Again, I did a whole video about it. Why do we care so much about professional sports? Ask yourself that question if you still do. If you still really care about them and you obsess over them, ask yourself why. And you might come to the conclusion that it's actually very cringeworthy and weak. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. In the modern terms, is everything is in the eye of the beholder. Yes, Joey, beautiful, mate. Got a lot of respect for Joey. Because he's a funny guy, but he's also a very smart guy. I think that's a nice balance. A lot of really smart guys are not that funny. They're too serious with it. Joey's a funny guy, but a very smart guy as well. So he ordered the book that I'm reading about Revelation, and then they've told him that they don't have it anymore, or he can't access it. Okay, brother. Absolutely, yeah. We'll make it happen. I know Friday I'm pretty much free the whole day as well. So I'd love to do something really fun on Friday. I'm available the whole day. Imagine how it will be in God's kingdom. You'll probably think, if you still have memories, I'm not sure how it works, that you are living in hell when you're actually with God. I can't put it into words what it's going to be like. I don't even have to think about it. I don't have to think about it. That's, again, focusing on the future. I need to buy more water. Guys, I think I'm going to have to put my AC on again. Now the website's up, I can probably afford to pay for AC. I'm joking, I was never that bad. But it's too late. Like, mate, I'm already sweating. Shorts up my booty. Oh, right, how much longer have I got? I've got about half an hour. Saw you was live, thought I'd pop in and see what's good. I'm going to stick around next live stream. Cheers, Lost Villain. I came out of watching all sports because I know who's feeding us this trash, it's garbage, to draw you away from God. Yeah, it's Satan. It's Satan distracting you guys. And telling you, this universe is beautiful. We often don't make the most of it because we're just so enslaved to the system. But do you know who keeps the system up? Us. All of us. Their system could get wiped out if there was this global awakening. The system would cease to exist. It would collapse. But it's us that allow it to continue. It's the same with pro sports. They will cease to exist if we stop watching them, stop paying for merch, stop paying for tickets, scandalous prices to watch frauds run around the field. If we stop doing that, they would go. But people put entertainment before their spirit and their soul. They do. They do. You could have a singer come out and say, I worship the devil, but hey, if I like your music, I'll buy it. That's the world we live in. If you're entertained, it's all you care about. Stop falling for all the traps, yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo is big energy right now, yeah. What did I tell you about Ronaldo's free kick? Seen the build-up to his free kick, Ronaldo's? And then he takes those steps back and he goes to the angles it. And 9 times out of 10, he hits it into the wall. But I've been there. I've been at the stadium when Ronaldo's United have won a free kick, the edge of the box, and Ronaldo steps up. Oh, come on. He's going to bang it in it. Nath, he's going to bang it top corner here. I can feel it, and I've got him. I've got him a score anytime. Come on, Ronnie. Go on, lad. He's got it. I can feel it. Straight into the wall. And then you go, oh, fuck. And then he gets another one. You do the same shit. Skies it. If you look at his stats, Ronaldo's, for like his success rate from a free kick, it's absolutely pathetic. But if you watch the highlights of his best ones, you think he was the greatest free kick taker of all time. Like somebody like James Ward-Prowse, is it, for Southampton? Like, he's a different level when it comes to taking free kicks to Ronaldo, but he doesn't have that star around him, that aura around him. But I'd rather have him take a free kick than Ronaldo. All a big joke. It's all a big joke. I'm telling you. Why do you think recently in a lot of major games, major finals, extra time, penalties, it's energy harvesting. That's all it is. I've told you that's all it is. Drag it out, drag it out, drag it out. I won't allow myself to watch it anymore. Told you, whilst people are watching a Champions League final, I'll be in the ocean. I'll be writing a song. I'll be working out. I'll be doing something. I won't be watching it. Will I then check at the end who won and code it? Yeah. Because people want me to. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't. So the Eriksen code is, again, really strong and for me, undeniable. And yeah, Christian. First 6 letters of Christian is Christ. Is Christ. It's a joke. And you know Eriksen was born in 1992 when Denmark won Euro 92? Did you know that? He was born the year that Denmark won the Euros. Second biggest shock ever in European Championship history. First one was Greece. which again connects to coronavirus. You had the Omicron variant, Alpha, Delta, all letters of the Greek alphabet. Prince Philip said he wanted to come back as a deadly virus, born in Greece. It's all ritual, guys. It's all ritual. Djokovic just went down by 2 sets, then came back and won the next 3. It's very casual. What did I tell you, Neil? Oh, not you, but I did a live stream about this. If somebody like Djokovic is down 2 sets to 0 and he's still the favorite to win, that's when you bet on Djokovic. He will win. If the odds would have given you like Djokovic plus 200, plus 250 at 2-0 down, he's losing. He's lost. If he's still the favorite, I've seen it so many times in football. Like, for example, Man City 2-0 down with 20 minutes left. They're still the favorites to win. They're 2-0 down, 20 minutes left. They haven't scored in 70 minutes, yet they're still the favorite to win. 2-0 down with 20 minutes left, and they end up winning like 5-2. They score 5 goals in 20 minutes or something stupid. The odds can often tell you who's going to win. In play, most people don't have the patience to keep checking or understand how the algorithm works. That's how I won all my money in play. I won't do it anymore. I'm not giving my energy to doing that. So I like to give you guys advice. So like I said, Djokovic 2-0 down. I said he's going to win Wimbledon, but there's no value in it. You should have got on him if you like to bet. Let's see what it's saying about Djokovic. I bet they're going to big him up. That it was all his mindset. Wow, and it was against Sinner. His last name's Sinner. From Italy, Sinner, like sinner and saint. So the first set was 5-7. What's today's date? 5-7. And then 2-6. 26 letters in the alphabet. And then what did they have to have with Djokovic? He goes 2 sets down. Then he wins the next 3. 6, 6, 6. Yep. Notice that a lot in tennis with the men's. You get the 6-6-6. And it's not always that, because sometimes it goes to like 7-6 or whatever it may be. But Djokovic, there's your 1. First seed against 10th seed, 110. The World Trade Center had 110 floors. So yeah, Sinner's cruising. People are all panicking, I'm sure. Oh no, I've got so much money on Djokovic. No. Sinner's a decent player as well. I think he's got ginger hair. 10th seed. It's 2-0 up. Decent player. And then Djokovic, who's 35, guys. Just so you know, Djokovic is 35 and Sinner, guys, is 20. I know he's 20. So Sinner's 15 years younger. He's up 2-0. He's got all the momentum. He's playing against a guy who's 15 years older than him. This demon, Novak, like he refused to be vaccinated, though none of them have been. And then he blows it 2 sets up against a guy 15 years older than him. And are you going to just say it was Novak's mentality? It was Djokovic's experience that got him through? Is that what we're going to tell ourselves? So we're going to continue to say that? When Djokovic is winning Wimbledon at age 55? And people still say it's just that winning mentality of Djokovic. Wake the fuck up, people, when it comes to that. Wake up. No Vardy, no party. I've coded Vardy as well. He was born on 111. Another 111. Huge number. He was born January the 11th, Vardy. So, yeah. Oh, well done, Djokovic. He's going to win it, guys, like I said, but it's not. I won't class that as a future for me, although it is if he wins it. Because he wasn't even money. He was minus 125. That's where you can say to someone like me, oh, anyone can say Djokovic. And yeah, he had a good code. There's another guy with the 225 connection because he was born 225. The Premier League season ended on Djokovic's birthday. It's all connected, guys. It's massively connected. Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal must mean something. I discussed that, but I'll do all the numbers if you want. If I have time tonight, which I won't, I don't have time tonight. If you really want me to do the Jesus video, I'll do it for you. I'll do the Jesus because I know it's all connected to Jesus Christ. So I've done a video on Jesus. You can go on my YouTube and type in Gabriel Jesus. You'll find my video. I'll find it for you. I'm a caring soul, aren't I? Right. Oh my God, there's 49 people watching. Revelation gets you 49 in Gematria. Right. Where is it? Jesus. Oh no, Gabriel Jesus. What did I call it? Oh no, I've got this is separate. Gabriel Jesus tests positive on Jesus' birthday. Gabriel Jesus got coronavirus on Christmas Day, on Jesus' so-called birthday, even though Jesus was born 9/11, in my opinion. He was not born on 12/25. I've noticed my subs, they're staying at a certain level. I'm staying at this 525. I wonder if that's because George Floyd died 525, May the 25th. They're keeping me on 525 for ages, even though loads of people are saying I've just signed up to your YouTube. New by New Kulnali's just left a comment. I never get notifications when you're live, brother. Adam Decode on Ruben's 4th of July birthday. What? Is Danny not biological? Something about being the third child. Let me know if I'm down the wrong path. Danny Minogue is a bloke. Yeah, Wendy McDonald's left a great comment here. You know Blur? And then the latest singer, Damon Albarn, became the lead singer of Gorillaz, pushing animation. She said that Blur had a song, and I remember this song. Boys who are girls who like girls to be boys. I'll say that again. Boys who are girls who like girls to be boys. Do you remember that song from Blur? Then you've got like the Killers. Somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend. Like, I don't know how many times I have to just show you this now, where they tell you the truth in plain sight, often through music. Djokovic sets he won 5-2, 6-6-6. Yeah, I told you the 6-6-6 at the end. The 52, like there's 52 weeks in a year, 52 cards in a deck. 5-2, 6-6-6. Add them all up, what do you get? 25. 2-5, Ronaldo's birthday, Neymar's birthday, 36th day of the year. 6-6-6, the 36 triangular number. It's all coded. Whether these players know it or not, that's the big question. Do they all know it? Did Djokovic and Sinner know that that would finish 3-2 for another 32, like this 32 days on the Society of Jesus' logo? Did they go into that knowing that? At this point, I'm not really sure. Or do they all have demons within them and they don't know how it's going to work out between the demons? A lot of them say they forget, they play and they forgot. They don't even recall what happened on the court or on the golf course or on the field. Say it was all a blur. So many, oh God, Blur, the band. So many times ago, it was all a blur. I don't remember, UFC fighters say it all the time. It was just a blur. But I'm happy I won. Hear it all the time. Hey, Paul O'Rourke. There's a lot of cloning references in songs. I believe cloning's bullshit. I would say don't fall for cloning. My mate Red Pill Monkey does a phenomenal job of showing you that the best Satan can do is artificial intelligence. He can't clone a human being. Nobody can. We're God's greatest creation, human beings are one of them. Maybe his greatest creation is the universe. Yeah. Yeah, they're pushing cloning really heavily. And that's usually when they're bullshitting you, when they really push it. When they subtly put it in, like Lady Gaga said she was a man. She's only ever said that once. You've got to find the footage. It's on YouTube. She's not going to constantly tell everyone she's a man. She said it once now. She's put it out there to the world. She knows she can sleep at night. He can sleep at night saying, I told them I'm a man. But when it comes to cloning, they're hammering it. Dolly the sheep, mocking the sheeple who are walking to the slaughterhouse. They're not getting forced into it. Like, we have free will, guys. Most sheeple people are walking to that slaughterhouse. The people who've got this like 9, 10 times, they're walking to the slaughterhouse. Nobody made them get it. Always have a choice. Why do we live on the surface when our hearts are always searching for the deep? Wow, that's amazing. I don't know the answer to that, but that's nice. John Terry was playing golf at the Adia Manor Hotel yesterday. He's a humble lad. Didn't he have sex with Wayne Bridges' wife? Seems like a really nice guy, John Terry. Sex with his teammate's wife. Cheated on his wife. Yeah, great guy. Surface beings. Again, I don't even think he did cheat on Wayne Bridges. That was a big show. Ritual for both of them. Who do you think looked worse from that? For me, Wayne Bridges looked worse. Like, than Terry. He looked like he got completely abused, didn't he? His captain screwing his wife. He's another one who played for Saints. Wayne Bridges was at Southampton, wasn't he? They do their rituals at Southampton and they get the big money moves. Just usually they go to Liverpool. I think he made his amends. That's up to you to decide, mate. I'm not saying all these top stars are evil, but John Terry, Mr. Number 26, the big God number. He came through Chelsea really young. They built him up to be this incredible centre-half. For me, John Terry reminded me of a semi-pro centre-half. Got lots of goals, but he was the leader. He was like the modern-day Bobby Moore. When I've seen him in interviews, John Terry, again, he seems like a nice, legit Cockney guy. But I question how anyone can get to that level and not be sick in the head, in my opinion, from what I've studied. Do you remember his penalty where he slipped in the Champions League final? That was a big ritual, in my opinion. And the Anelka penalty was like a 2-year-old took it. I don't get these top flight players in Champions Leagues and European Cup finals who can't put their foot through a ball. But they're nervous, really. Going to fall for that. At that level, none of them should be nervous at that level. Should have controlled that years ago. Terry Carnes carries himself like he foodie because he will be foodie. Yeah, the Gerrard slip when he said we're not going to let this slip, and then he slipped and they basically lost the title. So it's all a show. And again, I don't know who's behind it, if it's man or Satan or God. It's all a show. The world is a stage. Don't take it too seriously, like Joker told us. Don't. There's a time and a place to be serious and get your head down and work, but don't take it too seriously, guys. Especially when you just don't die. You can't die. And you're going to tell me, oh, you can't prove that. I'm certain in my heart and soul that I will never die. At all. See how many people are asking me the same question about Ronaldo? This is what they do. It must be over 100 people now that have asked me, where's Ronaldo going to go? I will say the same thing I say to all of them. Why do you care, Tomo? Why do you care where 37-year-old Ronaldo's going? I'd love to know why you care. Wow, 25 likes, Ronaldo born 2-5. Like I said, the same date as Neymar. There's got to be something to that. I've said, with Ronaldo, he'll probably stay at United. And then what they're going to do, they'll tell you Erik ten Hag is... The making Erik ten Hag the upcoming best coach in the world, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's not going to be next season, but he is one of the chosen ones, like Mourinho. So Ten Hag, he did amazing at Ajax, but people go, well, it's the Dutch league, but he also did well in the Champions League with them. And if Ronaldo stays, they're going to say it's Ten Hag. Ten Hag was able to convince him to stay. And then you're going to have Eriksen whipping in all these balls for Ronaldo. And then maybe next year United get a trophy. It's not going to be the league that people are telling me. I don't think they can let United finish 6th and then lose. Oh, they might pull this one out. Because Pogba's gone. Has Pogba gone to Juventus? In the black and white Masonic colours. Did Pogba go? Let me check. Because I'll be very shocked if they let Pogba and Ronaldo go the same season. Has he gone? Because he left Juventus in 2016 when Kobe Bryant retired. Oh my word, of course Pogba's following 166 people. That 166 again. Jurgen Klopp's birthday. The Warriors won the NBA 16-6 in the playoffs. Huge. Has he gone, guys? I can't be asked researching Pogba. Guy annoys me. Is Pogba still at United or did he go to Juventus? Yeah, United have a phenomenal riddle for the Europa League. I've got one myself. You won't dye your body wool though. Yeah, your avatar. Yeah, I agree with that. It will break down. Apparently Ten Hag is Alan Shearer in disguise. Really? Nothing shocks me anymore. But that's the type of thing where people go, shut up. What a load of shit. But again, I don't think so, but I'd have to watch the video. Brazilian Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo and Cristiano. Yeah, exactly. Ronaldo, R9, one of the greatest strikers ever. Then Ronaldo, the Portuguese, and obviously Brazilians speak Portuguese. And then Ronaldinho, which means little Ronaldo. So there's something with Ronaldo. We got Ronald McDonald. Did he go to Juve? Yeah. So I don't think United are going to get rid of Pogba and Ronaldo the same season. Messi and Maradona were similar. Incredibly. Ronnie Rosenthal. Is that the guy who rounded the goalie and had an open goal and hit the crossbar? Was that Rosenthal? VRR. Yeah, I think Ronaldo stays. And the fact that you're going, where's he going to go? I said, Ronaldo wants to leave, but United won't let him. It's a TV show. Will he stay or will he go? It's funny to me now. Can we not just discuss Ronaldo when he's gone or if he stays? So much. It's called speculation, guys. They call it transfer speculation. They could throw anything out. Ronaldo says he wants to sign for Borussia Dortmund. And then, I don't know, United say, well, we want at least 500 million for Ronaldo. Dortmund refused to pay the asking price for a 37-year-old. What do you think? Has Ronaldo still got it? Would you sign Ronaldo on a 3-year contract? Is he worth the money that he was worth 5 years ago? Fuck off. Guy's a fucking demon. He can play until he's 95 and score if they want. He's got a demon in him. So, yeah. And then I've told you have people like Carragher go, I told you. I can't do the Scouse accent. Hey, I said that United would struggle. Even with Ronaldo. I think he said, I can't do the Scouse accent. Sorry about that. Shocking. But supposedly Jamie Carragher said Man United would be worse with Ronaldo. And he's justifying it. He's like, yes, Ronaldo did this, this, and this, but United went backwards. And how was Ronaldo in the team of the year ahead of Son? It's such a joke. It's a joke. Swap Ronaldo for Royce and an extra 30 million. Yeah, they could do all sorts of shit, guys. I'm telling you, when you watch Ronaldo play, like when he was younger, it was a pleasure to watch when I used to watch all the games because I told you he would be the player. Even Ronaldo in his Madrid days, if you watch him play, it's not fun to watch him anymore. For me, with Ronaldo, it's not fun to watch. But again, whatever. Yeah, I struggle with the Scouse accent. I really don't like it. No offense to any Scousers in the chat. I'm not saying I don't like Scousers. People put words in my mouth. I don't like the Scouse accent. I don't understand it. Ronaldo still has that flair. Now still? Is he still running and beating players, Ronaldo? And doing stepovers? I don't think he is. As soon as he became a central striker at Real Madrid, he stopped doing all that shit. Still scored crazy amount of goals. He's got 60 career hat-tricks. Guys, that's 180 goals just from hat-tricks. Outrageous. Guys out of this world, as they keep telling us. Efficiency, improvisation. He's very efficient, Ronaldo. I don't want to get debating about the GOAT. So Pogba born 15-3. 17th triangular number, of course. Like Pogba made his debut for France 2013 when Pope Francis became the Pope. Of course he did. Did it on 22-3, the 48th prime. Illuminati gets you 48. Last year, you see his stats. 20 matches, 1 goal, 201. He played 20 Premier League matches, scored 1 goal. And they say Pogba's one of the best midfielders in the world. Gets 1 goal in the Premier League. And he's got a brother, hasn't he? He plays... I think he's got a twin, Pogba. Which again comes to Jesus, who had a twin. The Pogba brothers grew up in Paris. I'm sure they came from a really poor family. And through hard work and dedication, they both got to play pro. Wow. Wait, what does this say? PP. What's this say? He first drew widespread attention as part of the Youth Cup side that achieved the club's unprecedented 10th success, 10th, in 2011, playing in both legs of that year's final against Sheffield United. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lingard was in that team as well. That's why they're so close. It's full of symbolism, Jesse Lingard. Fucking shit footballer. So yeah, Pogba is gone. Remember the last World Cup final? What score did it finish? 4-2 for the Beast. France beat Croatia. Who was the player of the tournament in that World Cup? Number 10, Luka Modric. Guys, I'm on it. I've been calling this for 2 years and I got laughed out of the building by many people. It's all connecting the way I said it would. Jesus had a twin, yeah, Thomas. The Hazard family, yeah. The Lukaku family, the Neville brothers, we've done all of this. There's so many. Let's think of Giannis brothers in basketball. The Lopez brothers in basketball. It's a joke. There's so many. Tony and Totti. Tony was that the striker, the big striker. Totti, another number 10. Millionaires tend to relax, let money make money. You got to know that these footballers don't get what you think. You are aware of that. Yeah, the Rafael and Fabio da Silvas, both Brazilian, both signed for United. Supposedly the family was like, I think they only wanted Rafael. They said, you can only get Rafael if you take Fabio as well. You can't negotiate a deal like that. That's not how it works. But again, it's the twin ritual. Like George Floyd died in the twin city of Minnesota. The Twin Towers came down. Twin rituals everywhere. I do believe Jesus had a twin. They paid those wages, mate. Wait, you're telling me Ronaldo's getting $500,000 a week at Man United, like they tell us? Do you really believe a 37-year-old's getting $500,000 a week? $2 million a month? Come on, mate. It's bullshit. It's to make you idolize them. They don't get that amount of money. I told you in the NBA, they get traded. They are slaves. They go where they're told to go. They have no say. All right, you think these rappers that you see on your TV own those gold chains and the cars and the mansions? No, research it. They don't own any of it. They borrow it. They rent them. The well-paid slaves, they're not getting the money you think, brother. Do you know how much they get taxed as well? They tell you they get this amount of money. They come out and they see hardly any of it, with agent fees, with tax, with so many other things. That is to make you idolize them, mate. And it works. I want to be like him. I want a beautiful wife and a big house and people to chant my name. So I don't agree. Will I ever know that? No. No. Do I know if Jesus had a twin? I just feel in my soul he did, with all the twin rituals. And I've read a lot about the fact that he had one. In the Gospel of Thomas. I have a brother called Thomas. Much love, Tom. Much love to Yeadon FC. Let's go, baby. I've got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. I'm going to really study the Da Vinci Code. I want to study that. Not everyone makes it to the pro. Of course they don't. Gary Neville was superb when he was playing. I think we have to leave it on that. Was he? The guy could barely run. You got it in your head that he was superb. Do you think Philip was superb as well? His brother? Sister? Somebody tell me Gary Neville was superb. Was Beckham superb as well? Have you convinced yourself that they were because they won all those trophies? Were they really that good? Wait, you're saying Phil Neville was better than Gary? Oh, this is getting outrageous at this point. Both shite. The followers on Instagram, mate, is all by a code. So the fact that Pogba follows 166 is all coded. They don't control their social media. If you still think these people control their social media, then I don't know what to say to you. They get told what to post, when to post it, who to follow. Then they'll play along with the algorithms. Tell you they have this. Again, the Instagram followers is no different to the wages. So they'll tell you that X, Y, and Z have so many followers to make you just think that they are incredible, that they're so successful. Like Pogba has 54.5 million followers. They make it all up, in my opinion. Just like they make up how many people live on the planet. Well, there's 7.9 billion people living on the planet. Piss off. It's just a bullshit number that you're throwing out. I can just tell. I don't have a fucking clue how many people are walking this earth. Do you know how many people like give birth and it's not even go through a hospital? Telling us this is exactly how many people live on the earth. Piss off. Jokers. But John Terry says happy birthday to everyone he knows and posts on Instagram, so I think that's legit. That's fine. You seem to have a soft spot for John Terry. That's fine. I think John Terry, Frank Lampard, Ashley Cole, all deceivers, all Masons at the highest level. All right? I don't have any respect for them. They got people managing their accounts. Well, I told you they're not responsible for their accounts, is what I said. I didn't say they don't have management controlling them. I'm saying they're not responsible for what they post. They're owned. These people are owned. They're told what to say, what to wear, where to look, who to hang out with, who to marry most of the time, especially at the highest level. They get told who to marry, like arranged marriage, just to keep people distracted, talking about, oh, do you see that J-Lo married Mark Anthony? Yeah, okay. Who gives a shit? Do you even know either of them? Then be quiet. So they're paying people managing their accounts. Yeah, I've told you. They're handlers. They have handlers. They're controlled. They have handlers, guys. Simple as that. Well, they'll never die, mate. They'll burn in the lake of fire, eternal pain, but they're not going to die. You can't die. All right, I'm off. I honestly think John Terry seems like a nice guy. So humble. Just look at the Instagram. He just chills on holiday and plays golf. Very humble. Just going on holiday every day and playing golf. Well, I don't care about John Terry's Instagram, bro. I just know that he captained one of the most successful teams over the last 30 years. He won practically everything. I am not trusting him as far as I can throw him. He captained Chelsea. All right. I'm not. Oh God, he's just humble. He just plays golf. What do you think he's going to be doing? What? Because he's not partying like some of these stars. That makes him humble because he says happy birthday to people. They put on a facade. They're actors, mate. They're actors. They've got to play that card, and then some of them get the bad boy card. Most of them are nice guys, or are presented to being nice guys. Like Kante, yeah. Kante, the nicest guy in football, who's won everything, who was playing in like the third tier of French football. What has he done to get to that level? It's hard work, guys, and he's got a nice smile, and it's something deep with Kante, and I'll decode Kante, I think. Again, he's another one who went to the Foxes, wins the Premier League with them. An unknown guy, Kante, all he does is run, win a few tackles, and telling us he's the greatest footballer of all time, some people. Kante and Son is humble. All right, I'm done. I'm going. People talking about Kante and Son. And what, Son, the guy who does that? So humble. It's so humble. Because what? Because he smiles like Obama. Because Obama smiles and Will Smith and Dwayne Johnson. Oh, they're humble people. They want you to think that. They want you to believe that these people are humble. Come on, have a word. Like they said about Eriksen, don't care about money. Does he not? Why don't he give it all away then and keep 10 grand for himself, which is loads of money a month. Loads of money. I'm not saying give it away and not work for nothing yet. Well, 80, 90 grand, and you don't care at all about money. It's just about football. Then 80% of it, give it away. Keep 10 grand. That's loads of money. Loads of money a month. Yeah, Leicester won the EPL is the biggest lie ever. Yeah, I've decoded it. Watch the video. 5,000 to 1. 5,000 to 1. Captain Morgan, like the drink. Wes Morgan was the captain. Captain Morgan. Mockery. They had a guy, their best striker, Vardy, who was playing 8th tier a few years before. They had Mahrez, who was a nobody in France. Dominates. They had Peter Schmeichel's son, Casper. They had Danny Simpson, mediocre fullback. Fuchs, mediocre fullback. Albrighton, championship at best. But they had an amazing coach in Ranieri, who basically won nothing, really, prior to that. He got sacked by Greece for losing to the Faroe Islands 1-0. That was his last game before taking over at Leicester. And then he comes over, can't win the league with Chelsea, but he wins it with Leicester. This is such a great coach. Come on, man. It's a joke. It was ritual. All to do with Kobe. That's why Kobe died in a helicopter crash, just like Leicester's owner. That's why Leicester ended on 81 points, and Kobe's highest scoring game was 81 points. King Power Stadium, King, Crown, Kobe's crown tattoo, all to do with coronavirus, the King Power. It's all ritual, guys. You think it's just... And they're having a party at Jamie Vardy's house during it when they win the league. And the whole season was like, Jamie Vardy's having a party. Like, it's a joke, man. I can't believe... Whatever. I'm off. I'm done. All right. Yeah, I know. These top stars are not humble. Come on. Are they heck? All right. Cheers, guys. Much love. Again, thank you. Let me see if anyone's come to this website. Christian Eriksen's return to the Premier League with Brentford has been a revelation. A revelation, eh? Of course it has. 6 months. Brentford, the bees. There's all these bee rituals. Have you seen the bee movie? I've coded that. What was I going to do before I go? Yeah, let me check if anyone else has signed up. I'm going to say thank you to a lot of people. Ernest. Cheers, Ernest. Cheers, Ian. Charlie. Ron. Much love to Ron. I love Ron's comments. Aaron. Thank you. Michaela. Beautiful. Oh, that's Divine Feminine Living UK. Much love to you. You are number 26. Remember, my Patreon got removed on 26, 2 months and 6 days after my birthday. Adam's 26, as is God. It's 26 letters in the alphabet. Mark, thank you. Milan, much love. He's on my Twitter. Zachary, it's not Hubbard, thank God. Cheers, mate. That's Nukes for Jesus. Gary, my boy Thomas Lockwood. I love this guy. Carl, Peter, James. Cheers, mate. JC. Hopefully not the guy from NSYNC. So yeah, wow, guys, thank you. Off I go. Ian just followed me on Instagram. Some girls messaged me, how's your morning going? I don't even know who that is. I need to figure out who's in my phone book. I forget half the time. I don't know who Michelle is. Can you decode the magician, David Blaine? Yes. Yeah, it's because he's got a demon in him, like all magicians, mate. I did a video about magic. You should check it out. It's why all the books about magic, the front covers always have demons on. So yeah, I can code David Blaine for you, Mr. Man. So yeah, Chancellor from UK government has resigned. Has he resigned? Does he have the power to do that? No. Probably all by the numbers, baby. No, my pleasure. Relax. It's Benny. My pleasure for doing the live. I've got stuff to do now, but cheers, guys. Much love. Let's leave it. 29 in the live, 29 likes. Eriksen had a cardiac arrest at age 29. Much love. Take care, and thanks for all your support. It means a lot. Have a great day.